Hi all you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be recapping Season 1 of Farming Life in Another World. This is part 1 of my series, which covers episodes 1 through 3. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to jump into things with episode 1. Hiraku Machio recounts the tale of the events that led to his being able to enjoy an idyllic life. After succumbing to a mysterious, terminal illness, Hiraku is offered a chance at a second life by God. Hiraku is promised a healthy body that won't fall ill and the opportunity to live life the way he wants to. Hiraku decides that he wants to enjoy a laid-back life filled with farming in a place not many people would travel. Hiraku's wish is granted, and he is reborn as a full-grown adult in another world. He finds himself in a forest, armed with an almighty farming tool which can magically transform into any tool he requires, and whose use won't tire him. Hiraku starts building the foundation of his new home by a large tree. Since he was unable to find a water source in his travels, he digs a well. Then he begins clearing the land around the large tree he found. When the hour grows late, he carves a shelter into the base of the tree. After building a toilet, he begins cultivating the land and considers what to grow. Eventually, he realizes he doesn't have any seeds or seedlings, and will have to make do with whatever can be found in the forest. The next morning, Hiraku finds sprouts growing in his fields, even though he didn't plant anything. To protect his fields from monsters, Hiraku builds a fence around his property. It is surrounded by a ditch. As Hiraku tends to his fields, he realizes his crops grow much faster than normal with the help of the almighty farming tool. As he waits for them to become ready for harvest, he builds himself a small hut. One day, he notices 2 injured dogs outside his fence. Hiraku invites them inside and feeds them. The next morning, Hiraku discovers that the female dog has successfully given birth to puppies. They decide to continue living with him, so Hiraku makes himself a new hut since they had taken over the original. Once the puppies gain the ability to walk, Hiraku harvests his first crop while the older dogs hunt for him and protect the property. He names the father Kuro and the mother Yuki. As his fields thrive, he realizes he'll need to build a storehouse. Elsewhere, a cloaked figure is chastised for wanting to cross the mountain. Episode 2. God realizes he's messed up again by sending Hiraku to start his new life in the Forest of Death. Since it would be against the rules for him to intervene at this point, God determines that the third time is gonna have to be the charm. As Hiraku's farm continues to thrive, he realizes he can grow whatever he envisions as he's using the almighty farming tool, and that his crops grow extremely quickly. As winter approaches, the dogs return with a friendly, giant black spider. It comes to live in the giant tree in exchange for producing warm clothes and various textiles for Hiraku. Hiraku names the spider Zabuton. Once winter arrives, Hiraku begins to feel extremely lonely. When spring arrives, the puppies head into the forest, returning a few days later with mates. And Zabuton reemerges from their tree and reveals that they've given birth to little spider babies. Hiraku is envious of their growing families as he sets about preparing to feed the newcomers. Zabuton sounds the alarm bell. Kuro leads Hiraku into the forest where he finds an injured young vampire seeking aid. When Hiraku approaches, she latches onto him, drinking his blood, allowing her to mature into adulthood in the blink of an eye. The dogs are not pleased. After the scuffle, the vampire is given more of Hiraku's blood to recover and led back to the farm. The vampire is amazed by the crops, some of which she doesn't recognize, like the tomatoes. She's amazed by all the new crops she discovers. After exploring the farm, the vampire introduces herself as Lucy. She's conducting research on medicinal plants. She came to the forest because she got into a fight with some nobles who were trying to steal her research. So she fled, but is being hunted by someone the nobles had sent after her. She's trying to lay low until things cool down. Worried that he'll never speak to anyone again should she leave, Hiraku invites Lu to stay with him forever. Lu agrees and they're engaged. They promise to get to know one another better as they're living with one another. Elsewhere, another woman asks about crossing the mountain. The man speaking to her tries to dissuade her. Episode 3. Zabuton sounds the alarm bell. Tia the angel has appeared. She's been searching for Lu. She's shocked when she discovers that Hiraku and Lu are married. Tia reveals that she's been hunting Lu because of the bounty on her head. It was created because of the damages Lu caused when she escaped from the clutches of the noble who imprisoned her, spurring Lu to reveal that she had been running from Tia when she happened across Hiraku and his farm. Eventually, Lu invites Tia to come live with them. After being shown around, Tia takes to life on the farm and comes to live with Hiraku and Lu. The dogs give birth to more puppies, so Hiraku expands the farm to accommodate them. Some of Zabuton's children leave the farm to find homes of their own, while others take up residence in the orchard. Since the farm needs additional hands, Tia sets out on her journey. Tia returns from her away mission with a group of high elves. They are the last of their village, the rest having been wiped out during a war. They've been searching for a home in which they could regrow. Hiraku agrees to let them stay. Hiraku and company begin by building a house for them. The high elves take to farm life pretty quickly and share the skills they've learned over the course of their long lives with the farm, like mining and blacksmithing. They begin making kitchenware for the farm. While speaking to Lou, Hiraku learns that the land the farm is on is under the Demon Lord's control. Hiraku wonders if the Demon Lord will have a problem with him building on his land. Since he didn't receive any help building the farm, Lou assures him there's nothing to worry about. And that concludes part 1 of my Farming Life in Another World Season 1 recap. What did you think of my recap? Did I leave anything out? Let me know down below in the comments. I always like to know what you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens think. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue. Subscribe, ring that bell so you'll always know what's up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.